Yo, stocks 5150, my bad. I wasn't paying attention. So we are open and the market is closed. This is day this is day one of the Trump administration. And we did a couple trades. Uh let's see what I got on the screen. Okay, cool. That looks good. Stocks 5150, stocks 5150, stocks 5150, stocks are crazy. So what we're gonna talk about today. I did something, two things I did that were wrong, and that's what I'm gonna talk about. First thing I did, let's go to the orders. First thing that I did, if you look over here to the left, you can see the times. You see these times? Not that's for futures, not futures, but future purchases. This is what I'm expecting. Let's see if it drops and I hit my price, right? All right, so this is what happened. Market opened up at 9:30. My first trade was at 9:31. Bam. Not smart, not good for me. Maybe for you, but not for me. I have it written down. Don't trade before 10 a.m. Wait until the market shows you direction. But I was excited. I won't lie. I got caught up in the rapture, man. I got caught up in it. Next trade, boom, 9:33. 3 minutes in, and look, this was not smart at all. This was a $5 play. That's $500. I purchased that. Oh God, 3 minutes in, and before I go further, let me just show you what was happening with Tesla at 9:30 when the market opened. So let's go to Tesla, TSLA, boom. All right, I don't even think you're ready for this. We're gonna do a 1 minute chart so I can really break it down. So 9:33, these are 1 minute candles. So Tesla starts off, where are we at? Oh boy, what is this thing doing? I don't want the whole day. I need to go back. 1 second, please. While E-Trade irks and jerks with me. Not allowed, man. I do not like when everything freezes up. I'm not gonna say why, but there it is. There it is. Thank you. This is the 1 minute candles. The market started, and at 9:30, 9:33, you see what I did? I purchased it. Let me go back to the orders so you can see what I did. Complete. You see what this is? Buy to open. You see what it is? A call. Why that was not smart? Because it wasn't. Let's go look at that. That's a 440 call, right? So generate 440 call. Here it is right here. Click on that. A 440 call. When this populates, I'll show you what was going on. Oh, we only need it to be for today. You can see though the high of it was 10. There it is right there. So you can see it started off, it was at 9, but boom, it was just falling. And it fell for the first, what is it? Two crosshairs. It fell for the first 15 minutes. Now let's say this. If I'd have bought a put, if I'd have been quick on it and bought a put, I could have made some money. Why do you say that? Because let's go to the puts and let's go to a, what would have been a 440 put? No, I got to keep this realistic because would I have done that? The answer to that question, let's see. The market was at 430 when it opened. Go to the full chart. Market was at 430 when it opened. So if it was at 430 and I would have purchased a put, I probably would have bought like a 420 put. 420 put, something $10 out. So let's just see what a 420 put would have cost me at, because I try to do like 500. That's the most. All right. So let's see what a put would cost at 9 o'clock. Oh no, that was $1,000. Yeah, that wouldn't have been happening. So let's go here to a 410. Maybe a 410. This looks more like it. All right. So if I would have purchased a put as soon as the market opens, say a 410 put, right? Something that's in that price range for 500. That would have went bam, and I would have made $500. Could have made $600. Because see, you would have got it at say 500 or so, and then it would have rolled up and said, I would have set my, to be honest, I probably would have set it to get out right here at 10. At what is that? That's 10. Yeah, I would have set it to get out at 10, and that would have been a quick $500 in 15 minutes. But did I do that? No. And why didn't I do that? Because I don't know, man. I really don't. Like, you see, it was up, and I got caught up in the excitement, man. I was like Elon Musk in the background when at the Trump inauguration. I was just like, yes, yes, Tesla, it's gonna come and it's gonna run today. And I didn't think about Tesla sitting at a high. Of course, it's gonna pull back. It's not gonna just like give it to you like straight away. You know, Tesla goes around the world to do what it has to do. That being said, so we entered a call and we caught a falling knife because we entered the call at 9:33, right? So right here. And I could zoom in on this. See if I can get this over here to where I want it to be. All right, right there. We entered that call at 9. All right, stop floating. We entered that call at 9:33. Nowhere on this chart. One, I should say too, I was trading on my phone. So that was, I'm older. That was probably not smart. That means that I wasn't looking at the charts. What I was looking at was just Tesla. It was going down. I put an order in. And what I did was looked at the stats of the structure of that option per se. And the high of the day was 9, and the low of the day was 4. And I think I got in at 5. So I was thinking, okay, it's going to go back up to 9, and I'll make that 400. So same thing. I was thinking making like quick $400 or $500 off of Tesla. We already know if I'd have bought a put, I could have did that. But woulda, coulda, and shouldas do not win the game, because that's not what I did. What I did was caught the falling knife. The knife started falling, and I was trying to catch him. I caught there, and then it went down some more. Let's go here to the calls. Let's go to this 440. This is it. Let's zoom in on this. Take this to the 5-minute while it loads, just so you can see how poor this decision making was today on this position. Look at this. This is the 5-minute candle. Straight down. Straight down. That was really not smart at all. At all. So 2 things I did wrong. 2 out of 3 things you already on thin ice. First thing I did wrong, trading before 10 a.m. Second thing I did wrong, let's see, because I bought this at 9:33. Was it 9:33? 9:33, yeah. So first thing I did wrong was trading before 10 a.m. Second thing I did wrong was caught the falling knife. Like, see that first 5 minutes, boom, it fell. And I mean, I guess in my defense, I was not looking at the charts. So that's probably the third thing that I did wrong. You definitely want to use all your tools. I did this whole thing blind. Not smart at all. Not smart at all. So what I was saying was, sorry, I had a phone call. So, like I said, first thing I did wrong, trading before 10 a.m. Second thing I did wrong, I traded blind. I was not looking at the charts. Third thing I did wrong was I caught a falling knife. Even if I had been looking at the charts, this wouldn't have been a good entry. See, because this is a doji right here, right? Well, not even a doji, almost like a inverted hammer almost. This one right here, that's kind of bullish, but look at that. Boom, you got it again, you got it again. This is on the 5 minute. None of these turned. See that one right there, you could have went in, but why? The one that you should have went in on, or well, I probably would have bid on if I would have been looking at the charts and being perfectly honest with you, would have probably been and waited to 10 o'clock. Because see, if I would have waited to 10 o'clock, number one, I wouldn't have entered it and got I wouldn't have paid 500 for it. I would have paid 3 for it. You see what I'm saying? So I would have got in for 3 lower right here. That would have been perfect. If I'd have entered right there when it was at 283, paid like 2 something for it, say 3, and then just ride it out through the day. Now, it ain't much higher as we speak. Right now it's at 470, but 3 to 470 would have been $150, $170 in profit. And that's not what happened, and that's okay. Throughout the day, they try to fight back. They're trying to fight back. So you can see now where we're sitting at. We are sitting at 5. This is after hours. After hours, we are sitting here at about, I don't know what that is, 450? Yeah, 450. But we went as high as 519. Then it gave up again. So what I did, full transparency, is I got in at the peak, at the high of this position. I got right in at $5, and all day it it was down, and right at the end of the day it went to 519, which would have been what is that? 519 would have been a 1%, 2%, 1-2% profit or something like that. Which, I mean, that's more than the bank would give you, I would imagine, right? Let's see, 500 times 2%, it's $10. So that would have been 3% maybe. Yeah, look at that. Would have been winning out here in the world. But this position, this Tesla call, it expires at the end of the week. It's a short week. It expires on Friday, and we did not give it up. What we did do, I'll show you here. We go to the orders, is we were looking at it, so 933, and then we were on the same one, 440, and we had entered the order to sell for 850. Then we canceled that, changed our mind. Then we had one for $9, and we canceled that. Then at 9:51, I'm all over the place. This is this morning. We did one, we bought one, we put in an order to buy for $3, right? And I should have left it at $3 because I could have got that $3 because it did go down to 283, remember? But I didn't. I canceled that one. See, 9:51, I only waited 2 minutes. And then I went back in and I did 320. Because what I was trying to do now at this point is lower my cost basis. So from 5 to that. So if we go over here, if you don't know what I mean by that, you see here. So if you buy something that is high and you want to lower your cost basis, then you purchase the same position but at a lower price. And if you do it at a lower price, then that lowers your cost basis. So, you know, if you got enough capital, you can go in. Like, say if I had enough capital to do that, I could have bought 2 positions at the $3. Then that would have lowered that down to, well, it would have lowered it to this. It would have been the same thing. And now it's lowered my cost basis from $5 to $4.11, which increases my profitability because you can see here, sitting at the end of the day, we are up at $128. Remember, for the previous thing, I only need to make $100 a week. $100 a week would be $1,200. So I can close this position, and that would help contribute towards my $100 for the day. But are we going to close this? No, Daddy. We are not closing this one, baby. We are going to stay in this one at least till Friday. Today is Tuesday, so we'll see what tomorrow gives us. Maybe Thursday, and then we'll close out. But I do have orders in. I think I have orders because it started off and it was, yeah, those orders are gone. It was as high as $9. So I'll probably get out of this one. I'll do tomorrow. I'll set an order for like $8 or something for one of them, and that'll be a good $400, right? Get that, and then I'll let the other one run for the next day, and we'll see what it does. DJT is supposed to be having a press conference. You know, we got earnings too coming up for Tesla at 9 o'clock. I mean, not 9 o'clock, on the 29th. And yeah, so once I'm thinking that with the news and stuff that's going on, like Tesla, we all know Tesla's gonna be winning, man. I mean, Elon is who he is. I mean, the dude did the doggone Heil Hitler stuff. he, that fool really did that in front of everybody. I mean, we got to remember this dude is on the spectrum, man. So you know, I don't know. He does what he does. You know what I'm saying? But that's what he did, and he's excited. So good for him being that excited, I suppose. Now, as far as this goes, today is the 21st. You can see we dropped down here. Let's do some levels and chart this out right quick while we're here. So let's do where is it at? Horizontal. Boom. All right, so we peaked out right here. This one was at get off that. That peaked out at 438 was the high, and then it started turning around. So all right, so 438, that right there, if it hits 438, we can get back up to 438. It will definitely be green, and that'll take us to $9. We are almost there. Tesla moves. Even if you look at this, it started off at 438, and let's go to on this one, this platform, man, E-Trade Pro. E-Trade Pro, man, I don't know, man. Y'all got to do better with this. Like, one, you know what we need E-Trade Pro? E-Trade Pro needs to allow us to trade futures. And what else? E-Trade Pro needs to have better charting. Like, where you should be able to chart for 4 hours and daily and all that stuff. I mean, enough already. I'm over here on Tasty Trade because E-Trade Pro won't let you do but so much. The platform is limited. At any rate, that's enough of that. I'm ranting about E-Trade Pro. I mean, I stick with them because that's where my money's at. But so we went from a range of 438 today to, let's go and see. We ain't got to do nothing hard about that. We could go to the watch list. Tesla traded today from 406. Phew, from 406 to 433. That's like what is that? 33 minus 6 is help me out with my math, y'all. 27. That's $27 that it traded. It moved on a range of $27. That's crazy. And the last trade was 424. The previous close was 426. So you see we are down from the previous close, but still it went all the way down from 426 to 406. That's $20. It moved $27. Up and down, down and up. So if that happens, say tomorrow, which it does on average, if overnight, you know, we float here sideways or whatever, nothing crazy happens, and we do another $20 swing, and if we go $20 up to the upside and we hit, I'm thinking 440 is going to be our major resistance. Like, we go back here, we do daily and we do like a month. This is 2025. So you can see here 450. Where would I think some more resistance would be? 438, that's what we turned around at. That was today. And it seems to be where we met it at before. So we hit there, and we fall back down. Yeah, it's definitely going to be some major resistance around 440. I don't know if we'll be able to get past 440, but like you see that, put that up to there. Yeah, 440 is going to be major resistance. And today we only went to we were at 424. 433 was the high. So the high here was 439. So that's not even 440. So if tomorrow comes and we do like a $20 move again and we float back and forth, like I said, then we can have us a good day, because then that'll definitely be profitable. So we're going to chart this out here, right, too, our daily, because this is our move for today. So we'll go ahead and put this on the chart for tomorrow. Let's see, what was it? It's 433.22, 433.2. So I'll do 433, a little bit above. And here I'll do the low is 406. It's crazy that we went down to 406 in one day. 406.31. So I'll put this here like can't. I'm doing this with my mouse. It's not the easiest thing to do, but oh well. Put it there, 406. Slide it up a little, 407. All right. So this right here, I got rid of the line. Darn, I want to keep it. All right. So here. So that's our levels in between this range right here. And if we can break above tomorrow, then we'll go at least to 439. That'll be another source of resistance right here, because that's where we turned around at previously. And if we break down below, like I said, we tested 406, so we broke past 410. 410 was our original line in the sand, and we shot through that. So, and this is a downtrend too, so we already starting. This is a lower high or a lower low, whichever one you want to call. Because see, this was on the way up. This is on the way up, leading up into the inauguration, and then we're already pulling back. So if we go down, like if we're to the downside, I would imagine we hit back down to this 380 level again, a 400 to 380 level. But I'm thinking that now that everything is in motion with DJT and Elon connection, I think it's going to be to the upside. We're going to try to push back up to 450, 440 for sure before the month's out. I believe 440 before the month's out. And that's what we're hoping for. I was waiting for something. I was going to see if I could DJT was supposed to be having a press conference. This fool said he was going to be coming out at 4:30. He ain't did nothing yet. I mean, it is what it is, but I was going to broadcast it for y'all in case y'all wanted to see it or hear it. But that ain't happening yet. What else we got going on here, man? We are down. Our February 28th, that's coming fast. 670. That's down 43. Sheesh. I was up on that position. These are all previous. This is all 2023, 2024 stuff. Look at this, man. This is something somebody at a coworker told me today. A friend of theirs works for this company. And so, yeah, I bought in. Yeah. Listen to some people, don't listen to others. This true green, turtle green thing, that's something too. And I don't even know how that happened. I forgot what I had, but it's actually going up. SCHD, you know, that's my dog. So we're gonna see how that goes. But look at this. This is all garbage. I should sell all this stuff, man. Just close it out, making me look bad. But it ain't worth nothing. I mean, it's just garbage right now. You know what I'm saying? So 50 cents, and it ain't worth doing. So I might as well just keep it and hope for the best, right? That's pretty much what I'm gonna do. Again, we'll keep this Tesla option, and what we are hoping to happen is that we get back to $10 or 9. You can see it fell off. It was trading here. It was at 9.35. So if we can get to $9, that'll be great. If the market gaps up tomorrow and we get to, like, say here, because it was at, what was this? This was, I don't even know if this was the high or not. Nah, the high was right here. The high was up here at 14. So if it gaps up tomorrow, and say we come in and the market opens up at 10, I won't even lie to you. I'm definitely going to close one of them instead of give me 5, and then I'll just hold out and see what the next one, if it runs up, you know. So we're going to keep that, because we are like $20. A $20 move tomorrow will put up the money, will get us. And these are the pivot points. So if we go to studies, pivot points, just so we can talk about it. So Simba said we can do an hour. Right. Right. All right. So if we do it for an hour, and we got, today is the 21st. This is the pivot, that white line. No, that's my line right there. So sorry there. So sorry. So the first pivot here is that one. Bring this up. Bring up pivots, studies, pivot points. All right. So the white line is the pivot. So that's where it pivoted from, right? White line is the pivot. So that's where it pivoted from, right? And then the resistance would be this, and then the resistance would be this support 2. We'll make that a deeper green 1, and support is that light green, and support 2. I need to make this a darker green. I want this to be looking like, maybe I should make this blue. That might stand out. And then support, make this green. That green right there. All right, let's see. That green right there. All right, let's see. So the white is the pivot. The red is the resistance. White is the pivot. The red is the resistance. I guess you could use this to trade. Yeah. This is the pivot right here. This is the pivot right here. So if you look at this right here, that's the pivot line. There's 2. There's 2. 2. 2. I'm still saying Fibonacci. All right, let's change this. Edit the settings. All right, so what did it change? Let's see, what did it change? This one right here, this is standard, and the standard R2 is at, or resistance, is at 453.09. All right, so 453.09. So if we put it at Fibonacci, this is S2. That is it's at 452. So Fibonacci is a little lower. What about, let me look at this with a pivot point. The pivot point for Fibonacci is, all right, change it to standard. So let's see, edit the study. So let's see, edit the study. That's support 1. Standard has 3. Resistance 3, R3. So that's support 1. And then this is support. That's support 2. Support 1 is the light green. Okay. Change that. Do it like this. Support 1 be this green. Support 2 be that green. Support 3 would be the third green. Right? And resistance be yellow. 1, resistance 2, and then resistance 3 be a dark red. Oh, sound like DJT is getting ready to start talking. I don't know. I think that press conference is ready to start. Let's see. Get a couple minutes of that. I might leave these pivot points on here though. Let's see what it would look like in a trade though. We'll see what happens. I don't like it be too busy. I could probably add it throughout the day. I don't have to leave it, keep it on there. So we're gonna listen to this press conference and see what old boy talking about on his first day in. This dude already doing it, already talking, already yapping. What I did, what I'm gonna do. He is the opposite of moving silence, but you know it's all good. Maybe make the market run up. Right now we're below the pivot point. And there we go, that. Okay. I might leave that on there. Trade in between those two ranges. Would that have saved me? Because then I would have broke through that one. And then it went down to, no. When it breaks up above there, get in it. That might have saved you. It never did get. People moving around in the background. That's the press conference that hadn't started yet. I don't know what y'all think. You think I should use some pivot points? I mean, that right there matches the high. That's back from December. That's on a monthly. I should probably edit this and make the supports green, red. Resistance should be red, yeah. First resistance is yellow. So where's my first resistance at? My R1. Let me see that. Got my levels for tomorrow. Oh yeah, we definitely trading tomorrow. You can best believe that, brother. Sounds like somebody failed.
Nailed it.
I'm in to watch this press conference. See how this goes. Yeah. Now I'll sign off and start a new one. All right, stocks 5150. That was my Tesla breakdown though, and we are up on that one.